Hey everybody! Welcome back to the Derps podcast. I am Eli and I'm here with Kamran. Say hi.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Hello.
god, it's Kamran. And Mikey.
Hello.
And Sara.
Hello.
And Kayla.
Hi!
And Devon.
Hello there.
And me again.
And Kamran
Hopefully
again.
my mouth is fixed.
Are you playing an RT podcast? And it's like, and Gus.
He's like,
No, it's me. I'm the most important.
And you're
no,
Gus.
he isn't. Karen's the big baby nerd.
Oh,
He's
Jody.
the,
Jody's in the room too.
he's the Seto Kaiba of the podcast.
Exactly.
No, he's the
Oh
big
man,
baby
don't
nerd.
go weeb on me.
Oh,
I just did.
special guest Jody. My dog is in the room with me recording this podcast. Jody, come
Okay,
here.
make Jody bark.
I can't make her bark. She doesn't bark on command
You
anymore.
got a poker.
Yeah, you gotta poke her with a stick.
No, I don't want to. The only way she can make a noise
Dude,
is if I
fucking
squeeze her, and
poker
I don't want to
stick.
squeeze her because I hurt the pup.
Poker face?
I can't reach to poke her face. I'll poke her butt though. Poke, poke. She's looking at me like, "What the fuck you doing?" Okay, so
Don't touch me there.
now that
That's
we've
our no square.
exactly now that we've been talking about my dog for a little too long, so how's everybody doing?
Let's hear more about the dog.
Yeah, the dog has a better life than us.
Better than ever, running on black coffee.
Lack of coffee. Go make another cup of coffee.
I thought you were running on like a
actually-
Oh
I'm
wait,
actually-
I don't want you having coffee at like 12:30 or 12:15 for you.
What are
No,
you,
it's
my
fine.
mother? Of course I'll go have some coffee.
Well then go get a cup of coffee. We'll
You know
still
what,
be here
now-
when you get back.
Now yes, look,
Coffee.
look, this is how
But
Marissa
then
and I
that means I would have to make it, and then making it takes time and everything.
Yeah, too much
look,
effort.
Eli, this is how
Yes.
Marissa and I run our relationship. Out of spite. You just told him not to have that coffee. He has to have coffee now.
Exactly.
You have to do it out of spite. Be like, I'm
can't not have
gonna have
coffee
coffee
now.
anyway.
And
No,
I
It's like when
usually
he tells me to go to bed. I wait an extra hour to go to bed.
Yeah,
Right?
I can do what I want. You're not my mom. Come
No,
on.
I don't do that on purpose, I promise.
I do it on purpose.
Shut up.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
I'm
Like-
not going to say a word.
Like 25,
Okay, tell
25,
me.
25% of me thinks you do, but then again, well, I'd have to say probably it's a 70-30 thing with you. 30% of you is not within reason, and while the 70% is just something else.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question
Okay.
for you, Mikey.
Okay.
I mean, we've been, as of, okay, today's the 21st. So in exactly 1 week from today for me,
Losers.
we
One
will
week,
have been
12
together.
hours and 27 minutes.
Shut up. We'll have been.
Why is everyone doing a countdown when
We-
on mine it's 6 days?
Okay, your end is 6 days. For our end, it's 7. In exactly 1 week, we'll have been together for 2 months. How much similar? Like how many similarities percent-wise do you think we have?
0. I mean,
If I
Stop,
had
Sarah. This is
I
not
had-
your question now.
if I had to take out my scouter, I would say I have to say it's over 9,000.
no!
Yep.
Believe you. I don't want it.
But the problem is with these things, they break after 23, so there's no real way of knowing anymore.
Look, man, it's all downhill. As soon as you're like, man, we're the same person, you're like, I don't want to deal with a second me. It's just
I don't know.
downhill.
I wouldn't mind a second me
but-
most of the time.
But that's the thing, we're not the same person, because if we were, well, let's face it.
That'd
it'd
be
be-
called fucking yourself.
It's called
Exactly.
masturbation. It's
Exactly.
masturbation at that point.
No, it's
So-
beyond that.
True.
It-
Sora
it-
and Roxas pairing in
it-
Kingdom Hearts is like the equivalent of masturbation.
It's
Oh my
They are the
God.
same one
Uh,
person.
it's like that. It's like that thing where you sit on your arm for a while so that it goes numb. So
It-
you feel. So it makes
it's
it feel like
actually-
you're getting a hand job. From someone else.
actually-
Exactly.
it's actually going even further beyond, but not having enough time to practice it.
Exactly. So, let's go ahead and get our feels of the week done early while I still remember it. Sarah, do you have a feels of the week?
The feels of the week. This week are
Pain.
the Steven Universe.
No, you're not talking about Steven Universe. We established this.
I thought that was the disclaimer established at the beginning of this podcast.
That was
I
right
don't
before we
care.
started
That's
the
the only
podcast.
feels
I
I
made the...
remember having this week.
Okay, fine.
Can we
Uh,
talk about the pain I can be in sometimes? Because that's always fun.
Kayla, I think
The
we've
womanly
discussed enough about your
pain?
personal pain for
The
the
night
week.
sickness? I don't know. The moon sickness? The moon
Okay,
sickness?
guys. Well, I just Googled feels of the week, and apparently McCarthy says Aaron Rodgers feels better than last week. So,
That's feels of the week then. Totally. No.
We're doing good.
Let's see. What are the feels of the week? I guess we'll do individual feels of the week. I guess Sarah thinks that Steven Universe should be talked about.
No. I
Kayla
think
wants
my
to
feels
say.
of the week would actually be Supernatural coming back.
Oh yeah, true.
My children.
Yeah!
I know what Devon's are.
My sweet cast.
So Devon, Half-Life 3 confirmed, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
What, seriously?
I did not hear
Oh my God.
about this.
Like, okay, you didn't watch the know-it-all, did you? I watched the know-it-all today
No.
from yesterday. And evidently, like, Gabe Newell keeps saying, oh, we're working on Half-Life 3, we're working on Half-Life 3. But, like, I'll have to send you the video, because I don't remember exactly what happened, because I don't care about Half-Life.
He's discussing possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's pretty much
Okay.
confirmed from him at this point.
Gabe's
But,
a joke to me because of robots.
yeah, pretty much. I guess, Mikey, what's your feels of the week?
What have you?
Do you know?
Sweet.
What's your feels of the week? Work sucks.
Oh god,
Work
don't
sucks.
remind me.
No,
I
my
know.
feels of the week
Left
are
me roses by the stairs.
there's not
Can't
enough
do that.
football to keep me away from doing the things I actually have to do as an obligation. There's
True,
not
true.
enough football in the world.
Okay, when he says football, he's meaning soccer, for those of you who aren't American.
Football.
I think we're all American. It's just that some of us don't really like to accept the fact that, oh, we're American.
Yeah, like, even though you're American, like, we're all American, but, like, you say football, and I'm like, I'm so used to saying soccer, unless I'm, like,
Yeah.
speaking German, which is weird.
Yeah. This is
I failed German class in high school.
You need to take it in college, it's easier.
Talking about
I'd rather
soccer,
not
I
take
like-
a second language
Oh,
class.
Sarah, speaking of college German, how's that professor? Is she still
She's
being
so
her?
She's so silly. I like her.
Good. She's a
She's
good
like-
person,
she-
but she's like a bad German teacher for me.
She asked us she was gone one day because she got audited by the IRS.
Oh, lovely.
She was like, y'all are gonna come while I'm not here and work on your books and stuff. And we're like, yeah.
Sure.
Or we can just sit on our phone and play games.
We're not gonna go at all.
I was like, nah, I'm not going.
Nah, fuck it. So,
Fuck it all! Fuck
Goddamn
it all!
Kayla. Okay, copyright Kayla. So,
Only 9 seconds.
No, you can't even do it on YouTube anymore.
Mhm.
Oh.
That's why
Oh.
Game Grumps can't sing on their channel anymore.
No!
And it makes me
Fuck
sad
them.
unless they make their own songs or something, you know, like, but it's not as cool. I mean, it makes me sad. Like, underneath the water.
But I like my ladies.
Totally. Devon, what's your feels of the week?
Shit.
What are
The
you
fact that
feeling?
you have storyboarding homework constantly?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I've got
Yeah.
that all the time. Yeah, definitely.
That's pretty much your feels
Every
of the week.
freaking night.
Yeah, it's horrible. We never get to spend any time together.
I know.
Oh, speaking of spending time together, I need to ask you a question after this. But yeah. But since that's your feels, everybody here pretty much knows my feels, but I'm gonna say it for the podcast audience anyway. Let's see. I think this was Wednesday night. Yeah, because Thursday I had to experience all this loveliness. Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Wednesday I was hanging out with a friend of mine that used to go to our school, but then had to transfer out because of bullshit that was happening with his family. But now he's going to school an hour away, and so he came to visit Wednesday, and we recorded some videos and did some stuff and had lunch together. So I had pho for lunch, and that was all fine and dandy. We got to hang out with who else did we go? I don't remember. Amber, yeah. So Amber and him and I went to go have lunch at 595. And so then we came back, and then Amber left, and then I took him back to some place that he was staying at. I got home, and Mom brought home Sonic after she got home from dinner, or got home from lunch. Got home from work. My brain is not working. I'm sorry. But, so ended up that Thursday, I had history from 10:30, or from 9:30 to 10:50. So, right at the end of history, I was feeling really pretty gross, like sick to my stomach. And then I found out when I got home that I had food poisoning from something related to something I had the past 24 hours. I found out that I thought it was pho because I haven't eaten it in so long that maybe my stomach reacted funny to it. I found out it was the Sonic.
Oh no.
It's the Sonic I live by. And so,
Oh.
no! I feel
so
so bad for you.
up until about 1 o'clock this afternoon, I was in the bathroom on the hour every hour, pretty much.
Oh, that's
So I felt super gross. I mean, it was awful. I had never hurt so bad in my life.
I feel so bad for you.
I get food poisoning at least once or twice a year. It's horrible. And it's just because something unnatural comes into my food. Or something like that. Or like, we go to Sonic, and almost every time I've gone to the Sonic, I get food poisoning, so I'm stopping it. Pisses me off. And I'm gonna, if it happens again, I'm gonna bitch. But I'm not gonna do it this time. But I'll work it out somehow. So that's my feels of the week, that I just now this afternoon got over food poisoning. And then let's hope my stomach doesn't hate me in the morning, because I had Tex-Mex for dinner. So I'm afraid that my stomach isn't going to like me later. So Tex-Mex and soda. I have not had, yesterday and most of today, until dinner, which was about 4:30, I had not eaten anything besides crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my sweet
And I can
child.
confirm that.
You can confirm that. I was at school. I had 3 little packets of crackers.
Yeah, that Christy had to get you.
That Christy got me. Because I needed something in my stomach. Because my stomach was hurting, but I didn't want to risk anything and getting me sick again. And then this morning I woke up and I'm like, I really want something to drink, but I can't really have anything right now. And I got one of those, you know the box of 4 packets of crackers that you get at the store?
Yep.
I had one of those packets. I had 1 full packet of crackers. And so that's all I've eaten in the span of the last 48 hours until Tex-Mex earlier.
My sweet child of the moon. I feel so bad for you.
Well, it happens at least once or twice a year, so it's not unusual. But now we're getting to the season where I'm about to have another Feels of the Week, and it's called sinusitis.
Me too!
The worst time of the year.
On a unrelated note, Pocahontas is on!
Oh, that's lovely.
Yay.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite Disney movies.
It's on ABC Family, guys!
ABC Family needs to have another Harry Potter weekend.
It does.
It's true.
If nothing else, we'll all get together and have a Harry Potter weekend at my place.
No, my place.
What?
I have a Blu-ray player.
TV.
True, we can watch it, but we can watch it in super duper high quality at your house. I guess we'll have a party at Kayla's. Party at Kayla's.
Yes, party in my house. One day when my family is all gone, we will have a party and celebrate
Which is going to be
the
near
nerdiness.
fucking impossible. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's kind of true, but kind of false.
The best night of your lives.
Mikey, let's hope you're in town for it. Because that will be amazing.
Hey, did RTX tickets go on sale?
Yes.
RTX tickets are on sale.
Are they
went on sale
really?
yesterday.
70. They're 70 something.
Okay.
70 something for the
I
weekend?
thought
That's not bad.
they
Yeah.
were 125, and I was like,
No. Hey, Sarah.
Okay, what?
Guess who has tickets?
Yeah, Marisa. She sent
And-
me a Snapchat. And
and-
you?
Yes.
And you? You can go suck a big one.
Guess who bought 2 tickets? Marissa.
Actually,
Ooh, guess who should give her my ticket? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Mikey, buy tickets for Rooster Teeth Expo in August.
Yeah, they moved it to early August.
Yeah, early
I'm still
August.
waiting on hotel deals to come out with them.
So yeah, you and me, RTX. We need a hotel in Austin. Let's go.
Let's go. Right now.
No, but he's got to save up for Spain. So
Mhm.
that's why he hasn't saved up to make a trip here, is because he's got to go to Spain in December?
well, Spain and La School, but
Oh yeah,
School.
true, but
school happens first. Tentatively, if everything does work out, it most likely will be at some point in December. My if I manage to last the full year at my job, I will get paid vacation in November. So
that's cool.
Hey.
yeah, I was literally
Got to think about it.
I was literally like months away from paid vacation at my last job. So yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
I will stick around long enough to make sure I get it this time.
Yep. And by the way, since we just had our bad feels of the week, let's have some good feels. Positivity, if you will. Because
Okay.
Steven Universe?
shut up. No.
Let's be
Sarah, remind me on Monday to bonk you on the head. We're keep talking about it.
Kayla, I will
I'll do it
remind
right
you.
now.
Bring someone bring the duct tape.
But it's a good experience.
Bring the
Okay,
duct
It's
Sarah.
tape.
a good experience.
Bring the duct
There.
tape. Bring some ropes.
Oh, well, for you guys already know this, but for those of you in the audience, my mother started a new job in January. And it is now, today, as of in 32 minutes, will be, we're recording this a little later than normal. It will be exactly, first of all, 6 months until my birthday. And then second of all, my mother, as of this week, got a promotion. And she only just now started this job in January. So she got a promotion to assistant manager. And it gets paid a little more extra. It's not that much more, but still, it's more. But still, things are good this week. So, but of course, we're having to live on cheap food until the end of the month because rent. What happened, Sarah? Kamran!
Good job. Good job. Good job. Sarah.
Golden moment for the podcast.
You've made all otherly symptoms.
You said bonker, right?
Yeah, bonker in the head. So, Devon, do you have any good feels this week, Devon? You haven't talked much.
What are your feels?
I don't know. Damn, you keep putting me on the spot.
Well, I'm sorry. Think about it and we'll come back to you. Cameron, have some good... Oh, yeah. I have your good feels already. You talked about how you got tickets to RTX, so...
Yeah, no, I have another one for you.
What's your other good feels?
I was at work yesterday, and one of my friends was there. He worked at Geek Squad, and, you know, I hang out with him a bit. He had his girlfriend there. And so, you know, I'm like, I gotta check this out. I gotta see who this guy is messing with, you know. So I go over there, and I'm talking to him, and... Well, the girlfriend has a Starbomb shirt.
Oh, yeah, you told me this. Oh, yeah.
I ended up talking to her the whole time.
Wow. Dude, I have to meet this girl.
I was like, you're so much cooler than him already.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, my God.
Like, just be my friend instead.
Be my friend.
I got
be our
good
friend.
news. Cameron got a promotion. Now he's gonna be the Kittager.
The Kittager. Cameron, you're gonna be a manager?
Kittager.
I'm a supervisor.
No, he's gonna be the Kittager.
I'm the only one of my positions.
I forgot you. Yeah, you told me that you got.
They moved me up.
He's gonna be the Kittager, and he's gonna make all the money and buy me all the things. Right?
The only good thing is I don't have to do sales anymore.
That's good.
Yay.
Sales is annoying.
You don't have to deal with stupid.
You don't have to stress yourself out.
No. You see, they want me to know more than the managers do.
Sir, that deserves the highest of fives.
Yay. Oh, you know what?
Mikey,
I got an actual feels of the week.
Mikey, I know your good feels for the week.
Shoot.
What?
That you get to have peace and quiet, or you did have to get to have peace and quiet.
Well, that was one, but mine just occurred yesterday. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about that last night.
It is really great, and considering I've played most of the games dating back to 2002, I'm really liking this one, although it's it's not your typical game, but it's pretty nice so far.
That's good. Stupid question before we continue. Did you actually use Takahata 101's voice, or did you use a different one?
When I first started it, I remembered what my friend had told me, that it was one of the voice options. But when I first started it, I put the voices to Japanese. So I selected a voice that wasn't his. But the good thing is you can create more than one character, although the story thing is going to kind of be repetitive. So I figure I will create another character and use his voice.
Yay, Taka. Yay. I love Takahata.
Because you can literally choose from, I think, 4 or 5 different races, and I haven't actually thought about what I would choose next. I'll probably do the Majin race and have his voice.
God damn it. Okay, so Sarah.
No, I am not watching this shit.
What is this?
Watching?
Kill a Kill.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so disturbing.
I've been recommended to watch it. I just haven't.
Do it.
It's on my Netflix list. I just haven't started it yet because somebody wants me to finish Gurren Lagann first.
Hey,
I've watched.
Okay, I've watched
Kill la Kill.
Minus Kill la Kill. Like, after I finish Gurren Lagann, I've already been told by Charlie to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. So after Arc 5 is Kill la Kill.
Hey, hon.
Kill la Kill is
Arc
okay.
5 actually
I mean,
is
it's a
pretty
little
good.
skimpy at times.
I hate to break it to you, but there are more awful feels occurring in Gurren Lagann.
I know, but I gotta sit through it, and I haven't been able to sit through it lately because I've been so cramped with homework.
You totally should.
I know, I'm working on it. Yeah, I mean, I had to sit through that concert this evening, but I'll talk more about that later. Sarah, what's your good feels for the week?
I've forgotten them.
Besides Steven Universe, please.
No, it was an actual feel. Oh, I remember now. It's the bad feels. I got yelled at today by the lady.
No, I'm not talking about bad feels. We're talking about good.
Well, now I'm talking about bad feels because I remember the bad feels and they're not about Steven Universe.
Okay.
I got yelled at by the lady because I didn't understand how one of our new coupons worked. I thought it was just it'll take $5 off, but it was an actual $5 gift card that you gave to her. I didn't know that. No one told me that. Problem with our store, no one tells us things. So
It's okay. You got a TV.
Kind of like how we're in the dark at our job.
That's my whole job. My whole job's like, I don't know. Somebody has a manager password. We'll just make it work.
But hey, now that you have a promotion, you're kind of in control somewhat.
No, well, to be fair, even associates have the manager passwords that we can use to,
of course,
check ourselves out. So we're fine.
Oops.
I have good feels.
Yes, I was about to ask you, Kayla, what are your good feels of the week?
Well, for a while, I haven't been able to play this one game I'm obsessed with called Mabinogi. Turns out it was my antivirus program that had been out of date and expired for about a few months now. My dad finally got rid of it off my computer, and it started to work again.
Good, good.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Yay!
I couldn't get into that game.
I just want games with chest bounciness.
Yeah, I just want chest bounciness.
So, Kamran, How to Full Boyfriend?
Can we?
Do you want to play How to Full Boyfriend? I still need to play it.
I'm pretty sure he has it.
Cameron, I know he has it. Cameron, buy it for me on Steam.
I don't have it.
No, buy it for me.
Gift it for me so we can play it on gaming.
Gift it for both of us.
The only thing I'll gift is Don't Starve Together because it's like $5 for me to give out to people.
Well, then Don't Starve Together and we'll do a freaking...
Oh my god, we'll all play. Oh
dude, we should all play that.
Yeah, let's all play Don't Starve Together.
I don't play on Steam!
You don't have Steam, but you have Origin, which means we need to find a multiplayer for Origin so you can play with us. Derps podcast.
Why wouldn't she have Steam? I mean,
yeah, it's free.
And it's free.
You just download it.
I never got to work on my computer, so I deleted it.
Yeah, we'll help you. I'll help you with it.
You.
If I got you to play League, I'll get you to play something on Steam.
I mean, that kind of sucks because like every PC game known to man.
I have no money to waste on Steam. Okay.
Yeah. I will gift you things. We will spoil you. Okay.
Look, Kayla,
so
I
now
play PF2. I have hats. I can sell them.
And now that we are free of our feels, let's talk about something else. Let's see. Actually, tonight was an interesting night. I went to the Eisman Center in Richardson to go see music that's out of this world, and it was freaking amazing. Like, it was so good. Like, I was really, like, not looking forward to it at first because I'm like, oh, I have to do it for homework, and I know that it's got good music, but I really don't want to go tonight. It's just I didn't feel very good, and then I knew I had the podcast tonight, so I'm like, well, okay, but fine, I have to do it. It's for a paper. It's a grade. But it turned out to be really, really good, and they played my favorite listening list piece for this test. They played Jupiter, the Bringer of Jollity from the Planets. It's a super awesome pulse piece. It's my favorite. So, it was good. They played part of the Star Wars suite. They played also Schwacht Zarathustra from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
That sounds nice.
They played they played like the song from Gravity, but like, funny story, even the composer was talking before every piece. He said, well, we were afraid that even up to last week that they wouldn't be able to play the piece because their actual like song from the movie was all made on the computer, and they got in touch with the composer, and he's like, well, here's what I'll do. I'll make the sheet music and send it to you. So he composed everything because he didn't make it symphonically. He made it specifically on the computer, so he transcribed everything and then sent it over to the Plano Symphony. It was amazing.
Dedicated.
Yeah, dedication at its finest. So, like, So last week they got it in the mail. He got it overnight shipped. So they had the entirety of like last week to practice this amazing, originally crafted symphonic piece. It was crazy. So technically it was like its world premiere in the symphony. It was really cool.
That's pretty neato. That's pretty neat.
So I was like geeking out like so hard.
You're like, encore, play Freebird.
Speaking of crafted,
and
how
actually,
did your notes end up turning out?
Oh God, thank you for reminding me. So at the last half of the show, before intermission, they played a whole bunch of stuff written or like that young artists got chosen by a contest to play with the Plano Symphony. And one of the kids was a celloist who was 13, like from Shanghai.
Wow.
He was freaking amazing. Like, he's met, like, famous celloist Yo-Yo Ma, if you're familiar. Like, that caliber. He's so talented.
That's cool.
The second kid that played, he's 16, and he's from, like, Lake Highlands. And he's pretty freaking good. He played the clarinet. And then the third one was a pianist.
Pianist.
You pianist?
Yeah, shut up. But she was 16, like, she was 16, and she was really good. So, it was all really, really impressive. But the second half of the show was all the theme. Music that's out of this world. So, it was like, all of the music was played under super dim lights, because they showed pictures, like, from the NASA telescopes and stuff on the screen in the back behind the orchestra. So literally I had to hold my notes right in front of my face and try to write them, and I couldn't read them.
Goodness.
I couldn't see them in the dark, so I had to I looked at my notes after the show when I could actually see my paper, and it's all like chicken scratch and I can barely read it. So I'm hoping that I can
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm totally hoping that I can write this paper. It's due like April 5th. Oh fuck, that's sooner than I thought. It's due.
No, April's coming up.
It's due in less than
close.
Yeah, it's due in like 2 weeks. Holy shit. It's a good thing I plan to write the paper next weekend.
Just start your paper as
great planning.
Oh, best planning on my part.
I got your intro sentence. Space. The final frontier.
Totally.
Yes.
Hey, at least it's Sarah. At least it's not your layout of rough drafts and shit and outlines.
Oh, it's a good thing you turn in those to your teacher.
Sarah, talk about your outline. Talk about your outline that you wrote in front of us one day for that essay.
Okay, I wrote the outline, and I was gonna write it about the podcast. So I was writing all the things that we talk about, but it was literally like paragraph 1. Hubert Adams.
Yes.
Dash actually Haywood Adams, or Hubert Haywood. He had in brackets that said he had 2 achievements, and I'm like, she will never understand this. She will never get this, and I turned it in anyway.
I'm moving you.
I think I have it. Let me see if I can find it.
Can I just say something strange that I texted someone just a few days ago?
Fire away. Sorry, I'm moving around, guys.
Away.
Literally everybody in some way is somebody's sloppy seconds.
Oh yeah, you texted me that.
Yep.
Like yesterday.
Yep.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Literally, like you're dating someone, you could end up getting sloppy seconds no matter what.
That's what I'm about. All about the seconds.
I thought you were all about that.
I don't know why that came into my head yesterday. I'm just like sitting there and I just thought of that for some strange reason.
It's just one of those random thoughts you don't think about, but then when you realize it, it's like, oh.
It's actually true.
It's actually a thing.
It's actually the truth.
It's a thing. It may not be true for everyone, but it's actually
No,
a thing.
of course not.
Okay, I have oh god. I have my outlines. Okay, it says, thesis. A bunch of friends and I started a podcast on YouTube so we can get together and talk about our feelings with the internet. It gets pretty wild sometimes. Outline. Paragraph 1. Messing around at the beginning. A. Lists. A1. Bad lists. A2. Don't let everyone work on the same document at the same time. It's not good.
Oh, this was outlining the podcast on the Google Doc.
This is after. B. Pubert Adams. B1. Hubert Haywood. B2. Actual fungus Hubert Haywood has parentheses. He has 2 achievements. C. Wolf Job. C1. A bunch of references that no one will get but people who watch certain YouTubers.
Yeah.
And then I go on to talk about just the second paragraph was the beginning of the podcast last time about the OBGY feeling, the visit, and then the feelings of the weeks. And then the third one is about Minecraft, and then the fourth was at the end of the podcast about the last unicorn in Night Vale. It took me forever to remember everything.
Yeah, and FYI, the second podcast you're hearing from Sara is actually never going to air because the stupid Skype recorder that I'm using, or was using at the time, fucked up so bad and cut out in the middle of the podcast or something because something derped. Aww. So that is actually never going to premiere. It went to total garbage.
Did you take it
Technology failed.
No, I didn't even put it up. I never edited the podcast. Is how bad that recording was.
The first one?
No, the first one's up. The first one's been up for a week. The second one.
Oh, no.
The one where we talk about Last Unicorn.
The first one.
Yeah.
No, this was about the first one.
Yeah, because did we talk about the Last Unicorn on the first one?
Yeah, it was the last little bits.
It's been a long time.
I literally had to go back and watch it to remember what we said.
Okay, my brain farted then. There was a podcast we tried to record a few weeks ago. I mean, we've had stuff that's intervened with our recording, such as the shit Skype recorder. So we tried to do a podcast, and what in the fuck are you doing, Mikey? But we tried to do a podcast. I think
he's making out with his mic.
It fucked up, and so yeah. Mikey, what the fuck are you doing?
Staring at the screen just like everyone else.
No, I mean you're making awful lot of noise. No, I saw that.
That's probably the fan of my laptop.
Oh, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like somebody's
It sounds like someone's eating their mic.
Blame Sara.
Is it me?
What is wrong with you people?
She's
sending me rude messages.
And he's telling me to shut up.
You're playing with a tortured soul running on black coffee.
But you're my tortured soul running on black coffee.
Ooh.
I told Karen that his wife
running on Black Sabbath.
God damn it, Black Sabbath.
Hey, no waifu wars.
Hey, we're not waifu warring here.
Are you upset because your waifu's a piece of shit?
I thought we said no waifu wars.
Yeah, that's one of the things of Club and the podcast that we've agreed on.
Oh man, we moved the rules over.
Oopsies.
That means nobody
Karen,
can electronic.
One more comment about someone's waifu and I will kill you on Monday. I'm not really going to kill them, everyone. That's just a joke.
Okay, guys, the only thing about waifus that we can mention is more than one waifu will ruin your waifu.
Yep.
Yes.
And so my life is thoroughly ruined.
And we can all agree. I can agree.
Male waifus are husbandos.
Oh, I forgot they were husbandos. Yes, my husbando.
You can argue about who's the best husbando, but not the waifus.
No, waifus are in their own.
Excuse me.
Waifus are serious shit, man.
Waifus are on their own pedestal. Yoko is on her own pedestal.
Excuse me.
Yes, we can say who our waifus are, but don't bash other people's waifus. I agree. I understand why Mikey says Yoko is best waifu for him. For me, Naoto Shirogane is best waifu.
Guys, you can't be talking about waifus because my wall, the posters can hear you.
Yeah, your posters are full of your waifus.
There's so many waifus.
They can hear you.
All of your K-pop girls.
Especially the puppy. The puppy is the ultimate waifu.
But the question for you, sir, is which one?
Do not.
And you can't have them all.
Hey, Devon,
do not.
Wait, Kamran, I know who your waifu is.
No, Kamran.
Amber is your waifu.
No. No. It's Sunny.
Or Sunny.
By the way.
Sara's reaction just like.
And 2, Kamran.
My waifu is Veneer Dereti, or Veneer for short. She's so sexy.
And this is from what?
Yes. Any woman.
Death Vigil. She's just the sexiest thing. She's so
Sara, who's your waifu?
Mabel from Gravity Falls.
Oh my god.
I thought you were
Best
gonna say.
waifu.
I thought you were gonna say one of the
Garnet.
twins from frickin' Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Sable.
Oh.
Yes.
Sable
No,
is
my
best
wife.
My
waifu.
My wife.
Yes.
Animal
Nobody-
Crossing wise, Isabel's where it's at.
Nobody
so
took that
good.
ship.
Yes.
No, it's the deer. The deer with the great legs. Who's like, yeah, I have pretty great legs, and you're like, yes, yes, you do. Trying to stop to stare at legs.
Devon, who's your
I
waifu?
want you.
Robin from One Piece.
True. I know who Chloe's is for sure.
Ooh.
Is it you?
Pinkie
No,
Pie.
besides my own, and no, Pinkie Pie is not. Urza.
Oh.
Urza from
yeah.
Fairy Tail. Yeah, remember she fangirls over Urza all the time.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Still never watched
Ursula
the
the
series.
Sea Witch.
Yeah. Ursula.
No,
God damn it.
Ursula.
No, okay. Actually, serious question, guys. Who is, like, your waifu from... Oh, God, I gotta think. I lost it. I lost the question.
Kill a Kill.
No, not Kill la Kill.
Hell no.
Are you gonna say Disney?
No, I was not going to say Disney waifu, but you can ask that. My Disney waifu probably has to be Pocahontas. Probably.
Jasmine, because my middle name is Jasmine, so like.
So
it's
Sarah
like-
Jasmine?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
That's cool.
My waifu would have to be
Oh wait, no. Sir, come back to me in a
Belle!
second, okay? Back to me in a
I love
second.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, she
Uh,
is pretty.
She is
It's
pretty.
it's Elsa for me.
Elsa, the
Oh.
cold never bothered me anyway.
Anyway. Uh-oh, copyright.
Oh well.
You fucked up
we
the
just
notes.
ruined everything. We'll just beep it out. Just quack it out. Just quack, 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 quack,
Just quack.
quack, quack.
Just quack, 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 quack.
Quack, 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 quack,
No,
quack, quack,
copyright.
quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
Remix.
Blah, 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 blah,
Wait,
blah.
back to me again. I have to say that. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh shit. Okay, come back to me again. Come back
Okay.
to me again in a second.
Okay, Mikey, best Disney
Gotta
waifu.
think.
Damn.
Yeah, we're talking about waifus now. The waifus
You get-
ruin our waifus.
I love how this has jumped from
Boys.
anime waifus to just movies.
Just
now.
Disney.
Disney movies.
Huh.
I would have to say Mulan is up there.
Yeah, she's number 2 for me, though. So I had to fight between Pocahontas and Mulan.
I can understand why
I'm
you
watching
would say
Pocahontas right now, and it's all on mute.
Why do I say Pocahontas, then?
No, you fell in love with that movie.
True, not only that, but, like, my native side kind of, you know.
Heart.
I'm a
Oh, of
sucker.
course, that too.
I'm a sucker for a fellow native. Cameron, who's your Disney waifu?
I can't be put on the point.
Ah.
Can't be put on the spot. Sarah,
It's Rapunzel.
Disney
Rapunzel.
Oh god. No, I said come back to me in a second.
I think he just said Rapunzel.
yeah, he said
I said
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
I remember. Oh,
It's real.
Rapunzel made me remember. It has to be Aurora, but like the original Aurora.
Cameron, are you sure it's not
Yeah.
Tomb Raider in
Sleeping
disguise?
Beauty, where she did all those, and she has all those
That's
reaction
small.
gifts where she's like, "Bitch, I don't
Yeah.
care."
Yeah. I love that one. I love those gifts. I love those gifts. Okay.
Those are my favorite.
Okay.
But I would have to say that Nani from Lilo and Stitch would be
Yes,
a great wife.
she's awesome.
Yes.
I love Nani.
I think
I
I'm one of the
totally
only
forgot
ones-
that was Disney.
Yeah, I'm the only one in
Yeah.
this call, I think, that's never seen Lilo and Stitch.
What?
Oh
Get
my
out of
God.
here!
Shut up!
Oh my god.
You have Netflix. You should watch it later.
I
Watch
know.
it now.
I was caught in lesbian foreign films on Netflix. So give me
Oh.
5 minutes, and I will.
I-
Okay.
I
this-
have to physically
I-
count these 5 minutes.
I have a Disney movie that I absolutely hate. And it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Never seen it.
I've actually never seen that.
Hate it.
I've seen it. It was pretty mediocre.
She's the
There's-
wimpiest character.
Yeah, if there's
She has no character. There's
yeah, I guess like,
Exactly.
there's
if
The
there's
whole movie just centers around the dwarfs.
yeah,
Yeah.
and if there's one Disney movie that I've seen that I don't like, oh god, that's hard to say. You're gonna have to come back on me on that one. Or one movie in general that I don't like. Is it Disney or one movie in general?
just do one movie in general.
Why not do
Yeah.
both?
Well, one movie in general that I remember hating was The Crazies. It was this really stupid horror movie. Like my best friend at the time, I think, and yeah, we weren't dating at the time. My best friend and I went to go see it with a couple other friends, I think, and we left in the middle of the movie because it was so stupid. I can't think of a Disney movie at the moment that I really didn't like. Like, it's really hard. But, like, I don't like Frozen because of the fact that it was so hyped. I mean, it was good, but...
Yeah.
It was
And they're
entertaining.
getting a sequel.
But yeah. I mean, and now that they're making a sequel, it just turns me off even more.
You don't like Frozen
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's popular.
No,
You're
No,
a
hey,
hipster.
I like Frozen.
No.
Now
You're a
that-
hipster.
Frozen
Now
was
that we're on
great
the
when it
topic
came
of-
out, but
I
now
rate
it's
it-
just so
Yeah,
overdone.
Yeah, I love it to death
Yeah.
because its story
I mean,
was
like,
good
Big Hero
and its
6,
animation
guys.
was beautiful. But, like, I don't like it because it was overhyped and it's kind of overdone now. That's the reason I just don't like it. Okay, I remember what I was going to say. Once everybody goes through and finishes what they were saying, I guess, if anybody wants to add to that.
Ain't about that.
Ain't about that life. Okay, everybody
It's all about that
give...
face.
Yeah, shut up. No. Give me a list of YouTube. I'm going to let you have free reign on what YouTubers you pick,
Uh-oh.
but there is a list that I want you to
Robots.
give of marry, fuck, kill with YouTubers.
Oh.
And
Oh.
don't pick
So I
the
just
utterly
think-
obvious ones.
Susie,
So just three?
Susie, and Susie.
I don't
No, but
think
you want to kill?
The only YouTuber I know is a Markiplier.
I don't think
Oh
this would
my
apply
God.
for me, considering I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
think
Okay, let me-
Okay, one at
okay.
a time. One at a time,
Okay.
please.
Al Smithy,
Oh my God, yes.
Robaz. Al Smithy, Robaz, and who should I pick last? Let's pick Jin.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're exactly saying in your order that's your
Oh,
order.
I thought I was picking
No, what's
three
your
for
order?
you
No,
to choose.
what's
who
your
you-
specific
Oh,
order for marry, fuck, kill? You would marry who, you would fuck who, you would kill who.
I couldn't kill any of them.
I got one.
Okay, go for
They're
it.
got
all my
one.
babies.
I would
Okay.
I would marry Luca Jin. I
Of
would fuck
course.
Susie, and I would kill Chugga Conroy.
Okay, and clarifying for everybody that doesn't watch Game Grumps, we're saying frickin' fuck Susie from Game Grumps.
Susie.
Yes.
Fuck. Susie
Um,
from Game Grumps.
Quite literally, with penis and vagina action. No. Okay, Kayla?
I don't have one. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't really
So-
know any YouTubers.
But you really
All I
like
know is
Marky Moo.
Markiplier.
You love Marky Moo.
I find him funny. I don't love him.
Okay, so you
I
find
find
him
his
funny.
videos hilarious.
Okay, Sarah, I'm coming back to you in a moment. Mikey doesn't have an answer either because he doesn't watch much YouTube. Cameron, do you have one?
Yeah, I think so. I'd probably marry Lewis Brindley from Yogscast, because that guy's got my nerdy little heart.
Oh, that's
God,
the best
so
answer.
cute.
Hey, that's a better answer than mine.
Man, I'd fuck Markiplier. I'd do that.
Oh yeah, speaking of Markiplier, he's in the hospital right now.
Or he was. He's in
He
Cincinnati
was.
right now, I think, because today's his mom's birthday.
Yeah, no, there was a tweet that said he was going to be staying at the hospital overnight.
Well, that was
Yeah.
last night, though, I think.
No, that was today.
Oh, okay.
I'd
It's
kill
sweet.
probably, no offense, but I'd probably kill Pewds. He's a little annoying.
I
he's
understand
good
where you're
looking.
coming from.
And
I
he's
think
funny
all
in
of us
some
are.
ways.
I think all of us are pretty much universal on that one.
No, I'm
Except
not
Sarah.
universal. I actually kind of love Poots. He was my first, my last, my everything.
Yeah. I
I go to
get.
him when I'm
Okay.
sad.
My Mary, of course, obviously, so obvious. Dan,
Marky
Game
Moo.
Grumps. Gotta love
I'm
Dan.
sorry.
Gotta love Dan. Daniel Sexbang. I would fuck Luca Jin because oh my god, that booty. Nah, I love Luca though. She's amazing. And then kill if I didn't have to choose PewDiePie. Oh god, this is a hard choice, kinda. Fred.
Oh, I forgot he was a YouTuber.
Okay. I just thought, I don't know who I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna marry, I'd probably marry either Susie or Marcia. Cutie Pie,
Marcia.
PewDiePie's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I freaking love Marcia. She is so adorable. I would steal all her clothes
Her
and all
voice
her
is
shoes.
too much. Than that.
It's too cute. I would, I'd probably do the do with Markiplier. He's pretty good looking.
True.
He's very
If
good.
I didn't have to fuck
good
with
looking,
Markiplier,
I will
is
say
my number
that.
2.
It would be I would either marry Marzia or Robaz because Robaz, and I
Robaz
would
is-
either do with Markiplier or PewDiePie because PewDiePie's the first, last, and everything. And then I think I would kill Nash Greer.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, sounds good enough.
Hold
it.
up. Wait a minute.
Excuse
Why
me.
wouldn't we marry Critical?
Who?
Oh, I forgot about Critical. I couldn't remember
He's a
his
Let's Player as
name.
well.
What's up, everybody? This is my wedding.
He sounds like robots. They're like twinsies. But like twinsies from different continents.
But dude, like seriously, almost every YouTuber, I'd be like, "Hey, you're kind of hot. Let's do it." Like,
Let's do it.
Ryan Hayward.
damn it, Ryan Hayward.
Ryan
No,
Hayward.
Meg Turney.
Meg
Meg freaking
Oh.
Turney.
Ashley.
Oh,
And
how did
Ashley
we miss
Smith,
that
yeah.
one?
Yeah, how did we
Kim.
miss Meg Turney?
Kim from Yogscast.
Yes, I would totally marry Kim.
Frickin' Gus.
Can I marry Duncan?
Gus.
I would totally love Duncan.
Duncan's a big
Let's
nerd.
love Duncan forever.
Oh, hey, Eli.
Yeah.
Update 3 hours ago, Markiplier is having to stay overnight in the hospital.
Okay. Well, I haven't
Aw.
been on anything since
And
this
I'm loving
afternoon.
kisses.
Yeah.
So lots of love and hugs and kisses to Markiplier.
Lots of love.
I'd probably marry everyone in the Yogs cast. Just everyone.
Just yeah.
Just every single person. Just all of them.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I know
They're
I'm
all
kinda,
my waifus.
I know I'm kind of leading forward this conversation, but another thing came to mind. My mind is just all over the place tonight. If anybody, you guys, the serious question is, what is the number 1 for you underrated movie that you've seen in the past year?
Oh, don't even get me started! Wait, in the past year? Because I got one that I can just complain about for 5 years.
Well,
Oh, God, I know what your answer is.
underrated movie, just say it in a simple reason of why.
Sarah, she means
Oh.
underrated as in not as good as, or not as
Like,
highly...
not as appreciated or not as widely known as a film.
Oh, that's
Not,
different than what I was
what
gonna
you're
say.
thinking.
Okay, because I could rant about this movie for years.
Devon?
But you come back to me.
Yeah, Devon?
Skip me for now. I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Cameron?
Pass.
Underrated, I don't know.
Big
Let me
Hero
think
6.
about it. I don't watch movies.
Well,
I haven't seen it.
It's not
Is
that
Big Hero
underrated,
6
though.
underrated?
kind of, sort of. It was
No.
It was
That is,
overshadowed.
I mean, like,
It was
Frozen
overshadowed
is
by Frozen,
overshadowed.
so yeah, I give it
And
credit
that
because of
new-
the fact
I
that
mean,
it
Big Hero
overshadowed by
6 was
Frozen.
real good. It was
Yeah.
real good.
I'll give it
I
credit
know.
because it was overshadowed by Frozen.
Yeah. There's another
Actually,
one
Big
coming
Hero
out.
6 did really well in the box office.
It did do very well in the box office.
Yes, it did.
So it's not underrated.
No, at the time, according to Time-Wise, it was not underrated in the box office. But with popularity,
Yeah, but
Frozen
like-
was still booming. Is the reason I
Yeah.
give it credit. But I mean, you
Yeah.
could go either way with it.
You can shush.
Okay.
But like another
so
one that I'm hoping it will be good is Homebound, or is it just Home?
I think
The one with the little girl whose hair was loved.
and the alien thing.
Yes, her hair
Yeah,
was
I know
loved
what
in
you're talking
every
about.
strand.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
it's called Homebound.
I don't remember 100%, but I think that's what it is. Mikey, do you have one?
Oh, God.
Or do you want me to skip you and come back to you?
You may have to skip. I mean, I've been
Okay.
out of the loop with movies for
Pass.
so long.
Well, I mean, this doesn't have to be a new movie or anything. This is just a movie that you've seen in the past year that you think is a little underrated or underloved.
Mm,
Okay, so I have one for sure because this one came to mind because I was thinking about Netflix. My boyfriend at the time had shown me a documentary, actually, that's called Under the Electric Sky. It's on Netflix, and it's about EDC, Electronic Daisy Carnival or whatever. The big freaking EDM carnival over in Vegas. It's super duper good. Like, they have to have that one obvious thing about, like, the horrors and scary things of, like, drugs and all sorts of crazy shit that happens at EDC. But, like, everything else was really positive, and it was a really feel-good documentary, and so it was really good. So, I think after that, I binged making candy for, like, 2 weeks. And even, I made one yesterday, actually, so that makes me happy. So, but yeah, I think that's a pretty underrated film, or documentary. But if I didn't have to choose a documentary, I have another one. It was surprisingly a little underwhelming now that I finished it, but it started off really, really strong. It's a French film. I think it's called La Vie de Della, which in English will it's The Life of Adele is what it's called in English, but it's actually on Netflix, and in America it was changed to Blue is the Warmest Color. It's a French film about this girl who I think she's in like high school, and she goes with friends all over the place, like to these like bars, and one night she happens to go to a lesbian bar and meets a really, really cute girl with blue hair, and so like it's this really cutesy love story, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm binging a bunch of lesbian films, if you don't know that I do. But it's just because I got Netflix, and finally I'm catching up to films that I haven't been exposed to yet. So, yeah, so far so good. Cameron?
I don't know how well it actually did, but I actually really enjoyed Silver Linings Playbook.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my Netflix list.
Did that one do well?
It did relatively well, but anything with Jennifer Lawrence does pretty well.
It won an Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it get a lot of love. Like, I don't see people talk about it all that much.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's really good, so I planned on seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And one I plan on seeing, actually, now that you mentioned I'm planning on seeing stuff, I plan on seeing, what the fuck is it called? Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched that either.
Because supposedly it's got the word fuck in it more times than the documentary about the word fuck. So it's on my Netflix list, so Cameron, come over, we'll watch it.
Yeah.
My dad was like, let's go see it together, and I was like, Dad, no.
No, Dad.
Dad, please, no. But like the one that I was gonna talk about is that rotisserie chicken documentary they had for April Fool's Day on Netflix. That one, very underrated. So underrated.
Kayla, do you have one?
Atlantis, The Lost Empire.
I wanted to see it when it came out as a kid. I've heard it's really good.
It was a really good movie.
Wait, are we thinking of the same movie?
Better than Milo? What I would. Yes, it's one of Disney's underrated movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
that's a really good movie.
I enjoyed it some. Yeah.
Yeah. Devon, do you use that as yours as well, or do you have one?
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people thought it was underrated, but there are a lot of reasons why it shouldn't be.
Exactly.
It's kind of a problem, because I haven't seen a whole lot of movies in the last year.
Yeah, because most of our time is on YouTube, so...
I actually had to dig through my Netflix and find one of the last pretty good movies I watched, Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise.
Night at the Museum 3 was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Is it really good?
I
haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, it's about what you expect for a Night at the Museum movie, but it wasn't bad.
Okay, I need to see it. There's a lot of movies I need to see, though, so...
We're in the same boat.
Like,
this is true.
Yeah,
it's on popcorn time if you want to watch it.
Yeah,
that side.
I'd rather watch it legally than illegally.
I'm agreeing with you though, but it's in the Dollar Theater, I think.
Yeah, it is. I was supposed to go see it last Thursday, but instead, me and my dad, we went to see The Kingsman.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Actually, I need an opinion from somebody who's seen it. If anybody's seen, I think it's called Jumper with Hayden Christensen.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
I love Hayden Christensen, so I was like tempted to see it when it came out, but I just never did.
You'll like it a little bit more since you like him, but it's a mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a feeling that's usually the norm, whether, if you enjoy a certain actor, then you'll enjoy the films, even if the films don't measure up to
Yeah,
the
it's
billing.
like... Yeah, and speaking of Hayden Christensen, I'm asking people's opinions on this kind of all around the place, because I've been kind of wanting to watch Star Wars movies again. What's everybody's opinion on the prequels?
I've never watched Star Wars.
Okay, so I think as standalone movies, they're fine. Except for 2. 2 is a little too much love and romance shit.
Yeah.
For the genre that it is.
Yeah.
I've never watched Star Wars. So
I like 3.
I'm in
I
the
like
same
3 a lot.
boat with Kayla. I haven't either.
I think I binged watched them when I was younger.
Personally, I think 3 is probably the best Star Wars movie.
Yes.
without the nostalgia goggles, of course.
Agreed.
Yeah, without nostalgia goggles, it definitely is.
Yeah, like, I 100% agree with you. Like, the reason I get criticized as a Star Wars fan for liking the prequels. Like, all the true Star Wars quote-unquote true Star Wars fans are like, oh, you like the prequels? You're not a true Star Wars fan. I'm like, you're a fucking lame ass. Everybody can like Star Wars in their own fucking way.
Suck
You know?
an entire ass.
Personally, the pod racing scenes are my favorite part.
Yeah, and
Oh god,
like,
I love those.
that is the best part about episode 1. Like, episode 1, I felt like tried to rationalize being a Jedi and like having Qui-Gon.
Midichlorians.
Yeah, like having Qui-Gon explain to Anakin about midichlorians is the one
Yeah,
thing that I truly bitch about, but it's like, I know that you really can't
I don't care
explain
either
having
way,
the Force.
personally.
Like, I feel like you can't explain logically why you have the Force or why it doesn't exist in some people. Like, it makes a little too much convenience, I guess. But
whether or not they explained it wouldn't have made a difference for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
But like, usually it wouldn't, but I feel like now that I'm older, it's like the Force shouldn't be something that can be explained scientifically or like that or anything. But whatever. That's my rant about that. Episode 2, love to death. Love it, love it, love it. Avoid the politics. It would have been a great movie otherwise, you know?
That's just because you like romance.
And I really
like
liked
politics.
I don't mind the politics now that I'm older, but as a younger like when I was like 15 watching the movie, I'm like, I'm tired of all the politics. But I haven't seen the movie in so long since my VHS went. So I need to buy it on DVD.
Stairs.
So they're on Minecraft. So but I'm in the process of trying to get a chance to watch the second one again. Third one was fantastic. It was my first Star Wars film, so it was good. Watching the
like that
quote unquote first 3, like episodes 4, 5, and 6, I question like now of its popularity, but like my parents when they were first together were seeing they saw it in theaters like 16 times plus. I mean, they saw it a lot.
It doesn't hold up. I mean, compared to back then, it didn't
hold up to time, you know.
I'll still go back and watch them, but it's more because I like Star Wars, the whole idea of it, and I've read all the books and gone through, so.
Yeah.
I got something to say about what is that called? The politics. I'm actually one that really likes politics and like movies and books and stuff. I like to learn about that stuff. They had it like an entire section in my favorite book, my favorite book series, the Aragon series.
Oh, you love Aragon, okay.
Yeah, the entire section in the second book was just dwarven politics, and like at first I was like, this is boring, this is bullshit, I don't want this. And then after a while I was like, I like this is so interesting, they're doing so many things, and it's all like, oh my god, I actually like politics and books and stories and stuff.
Then now that you've said Aragon's your favorite, I don't have the right to bash it, because then you're gonna bash me for it. I tried to read the first one and just it wasn't my thing.
The first one is not, it's just not good. I actually picked up the third book. I read the third book first and I was like, what the hell is all happening? What is this? And then I went back and I read the first book and I was like, oh, I should have read the first book first.
Probably. So I'm assuming, curiosity, do you like Hunger Games?
I haven't read them.
Well, I think you'd be pretty interested in the way the politics works in the books.
Yeah, in them, I have seen the movie, and I'm like, I should probably read this because it would be a really cool story.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow the book.
Planning. Woo! Yay!
Yeah, I'll bring it. I'll put it in my bag, or I'll put it on top of my bag. So
yeah, let's do some reading. The book I'm reading right now is like, where is it? I have a bad habit of not getting the first book. I have the second book in the series, and I'm reading that. And it's not as bad as grabbing the third book. But the series I'm reading now is by John Marco, and the first book is called The Eyes of God. But the book I'm reading right now is called The Devil's Armor. And like, the first part of it was like, oh my god, the first part of it and The Devil's Armor was so good. It was all just a bunch of murdering. Just a bunch of war and murdering. And
so
I was
I'm guessing you're gonna like Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah. But the thing was, there was like no magic or anything in it, and I was like, "Where's the magic? Where's the dragons?" I'm fine without magic and dragons. It's just politics and wars. But like, I was kind of expecting magics and dragons with the devil armor, and then like the second chapter, it's like magic. Here's a magical lizard. Here's a magical invisible woman. Magic, and I'm like, yes.
I think we were talking about this the other day, or like an equivalent of it.
I'm reading this book by Anna Bishop. It's called Written in Red.
That sounds cool. I like books about dragons.
Well, and I'm
This
super.
book's about a girl who can see into the future, and it's actually pretty interesting.
That sounds cool.
Everybody,
Because she
I think
doesn't want to
everybody
be
likes
used
books.
as that. And she's getting help from these shapeshifters, trying to escape, because she wants to escape whatever destiny she has. I really haven't gotten that far in the book, because I'll read it whenever I get bored.
Oh yeah, that's me too.
Like,
if you guys
still
are
on
okay
chapter 1.
with a little silliness, I would
No,
definitely
we're
recommend
against
the
silliness.
the Spell Singer series.
Yeah, you recommended that series to me. I mean, I just never did get around to it. I have a library find right now.
It's
so
a real silly. It's a real silly series. You have to go in with it a little bit of.
That sounds cool. But speaking
cheek.
of library finds, I just went
one.
into the library to go and rent out a book, and my mom used my library card last. And guess how much the library fees is?
How much?
Over 9,000.
How much?
It's $40.
Holy shit!
I know.
I
was
still
like,
have a fine I gotta
the
pay.
lady's like, you have a fine of $40, and I was like, my mom has a fine of $40, Mom. I felt so embarrassed. I was like, please.
But yeah, like Sarah, you were mentioning how you like books with like magic and all that,
Politics and
dragons and war and stuff. I'm super like I don't know about you guys, but I'm like super into post-apocalyptic.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
That's like my genre.
Sarah,
since
I
like,
actually have some books that do have magic in them. They're by Amelia Atwater Rhodes. She's a great vampire novel writer, and she has this one series called Blood Witch.
I feel like I've heard that.
I really haven't read much of it because I've been busy with school and stuff. Yes, everyone, I read 2 books at the same time. I'm still I think I'm on chapter 1. I was on chapter 2.
The book I mentioned, I'm still on chapter 3, so...
Kayla, if you're into vampire novels, I have a novel set for you, but it's a really long series, so I don't know if you're really into
vampire novels.
If it's the Twilight, I will
no,
not
it's not Twilight. No, it's not. No, I don't even. No, it's not.
No, on Twilight.
Guys, you should read Twilight.
Totally.
I read it.
I read it already too. No, it's the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. It's like, but like once you get into like the 4th book, yeah, once you get into like the 4th or 5th book, then it turns into a majorly sex. So, I think I got through, like,
I'm saving all those books for when I move out of my parents' house.
But yeah, I mean, like, at first it just does not seem like dirty novels. It's just like vampires.
You're like, oh, this is cool. And it's like, boobs and dicks.
That's pretty much what my mom said the book series turned into, but I bought her the newest one for her birthday like a year and a half ago, I think. So, yeah. But with that being said, guys, guess what time it is?
Bedtime.
It's not bedtime and it's not feels, but it is time to end the podcast.
Yeah, because it's like late.
It is bedtime.
Pretty much. It is 12:16.
Mikey, how you holding up over there?
17, ma'am?
In the morning.
At 1:16 in the morning, dear.
Black coffee, I am wired.
Good, hun.
Thank you, chicken express soda.
Yeah, totally. Everybody.
There's none in the house.
We need to state our goodbyes.
So long.
Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again.
Oh my god. Well, you guys, thank you for watching Derps Podcast. This one's going to be an hour, and I think we're going to try, because this conversation was so good, we're going to try and have them between 30 minutes and an hour. We'll see how things go. But until next time, you guys, stay friggin' classy.